Hello, hello! Today we are doing fun little Dollar Tree ornaments, and everything comes from Dollar Tree, so you don't have to go anywhere but there to make these fun ornaments to give as gifts or even sell at craft shows. So it's an impulse buy when you do a little tree on your table and you mark these a couple of dollars. People will buy them. I tell you, I did it because this is something that if somebody wanted to buy something for $2 or $3, some people buy an ornament every year. So this is a cute way for you to do that. So here are the supplies that you're going to need, and Dollar Tree sells the larger ornaments, so we're going to make one of those. We're going to do one of these small ones. They come in a 2-pack. They sell the package of the artificial snow. You're going to need different ribbons if you choose to add a different, like I like the larger ribbon on the larger ornament, and they have different size jingle bells. Like there's a couple sizes in here, but to use the jingle bells, you need to use the larger ball. They won't fit in the hole of the smaller one. I have a little ornament here that I did that has the little pom-poms that Dollar Tree sells. So let's see, here's our little pom-poms. And those you can scrunch up and pinch and get them in there. So these work, so that's cute. And then you can buy these that have all kinds of little different, you know, like here's little gold, here's little berries with gold. You can break up your little pine cone in there. You can use the little red berries like I did with this one. And they do have these markers. This one says Dreaming of a White Christmas on the other side. It's kind of hard to see. I think you can kind of see it. But they come like this, and they're hanging on those pull tabs by the ornaments. So you might be able to find them. I got it in white and silver. And then they sell these now, which I thought were really cool. They come in a package like this. They're round, they're near the round ones, and they're like this so that you can tie them onto packages. And what I did was I just cut enough to put it around the top, and I used it as a cute little accent. So you can do that as well. Look, I just made a candy cane. So that's what we're going to do, and I'm just going to show you how I do mine, and then you guys can decide however you want to do yours. So first of all, I need something to hold my little ball in place. So we're going to do the small one first. And I just was thinking, well, this is the easiest way to do this, because you need something to hold it while you're working, unless you have a little partner, and Lulu's paws just won't hold my little ornament, so she's not going to work for me. So see, it works perfect with this little vase from Dollar Tree. Okay, so then what I did was I took an envelope and I cut the bottom open like this so that I can stick my ball right inside here, and the ball fits this way, and then for the larger one it fits inside there. So then all I have to do is take my snow, pour it inside. I'm making a mess because I got a hole in the bottom of my snow. Okay, so you're just going to keep pouring it in there. You can see it's going in there. Okay. And this way you can use your envelope over and over and over again. Okay. So now we have our snow in there. And for this one, I'm going to use some greenery. So I'm going to take, you're going to need a pair of snips if you're going to do it this way. And for this one, I think I'm going to start with a little leaf in there. So you can do whatever you want to do, but I think it would be pretty to cut a little leaf off. Put this in here first. Okay? And if I want to flip it around, you just got to find something that you can stick in there to flip your items around. Okay? So I was able to flip my leaf around, and I'm going to be adding a lot more things in there. I just did that for color. So I can also take and I can pull off a few of these from the pine cone. Okay, so I just broke it off, and you want to make it small enough so that it can fall in here. Okay, so just break it apart. And once it mixes up in there, it'll be okay. Okay, so it's going to mix up. It's not a big deal. We'll add a little piece of this gold in here. Okay, so we have our gold in there. Our little pine cone kind of fell to the bottom, but once you start to mix it up, they appear at the top. So I added a small piece of our greenery by cutting off a piece with our snips, and I just added it to the inside as well. Okay, so that gives us a little green looking in there like a Christmas tree. And then we add our top, and we can take, got to squeeze this in to get this back in here. Okay, so that's done. Alright, these things bend in, so I'm just forewarning you. That's why I'm having a little bit of a tough time. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our branches from our bag, and we're going to measure around here, and we're going to cut it. And we're just going to form a circle to get it around. Kind of twist it if you can. Okay, and then you're going to hold up the little thread that's on here, and we're going to pull that through. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I am going to add a little bit of glue to my base here, right here, so that my greenery stays on there and doesn't come off. Okay, so if you just add a little bit of hot glue to both sides, push this up and pull this down, it will hold it on there. And this way you don't have to worry about it falling off. Okay, so that's how we do the small ones. And now we're going to do the large ones. Okay, so that's done. Look how cute that looks. Looks like a little winter wonderland in there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the big one. And for the big one, I want to do the jingle bells. So remember, if you have the package of the bells, you're going to need different size ribbons, but you need them to be thinner so that they fit into your little bell. And all you have to do is cut your ribbon on a slant. Okay, so take your ribbon, cut it on a diagonal like this. So you have a little bit of corner, and it will fit right inside the bell. I'm not going to do it here because it's too hard to see on camera, but you'll know what I mean, and it's clear that I've done them myself because I'm going to use these 3 bells inside this large one here, okay? So what we're going to do, again, we're going to take our envelope, and because I made this hole big enough, now the hole can go inside here, okay? And what I'm going to do, again, is I'm going to pour my snow into here. Oops, I'm pouring the wrong way. And I have a hole in the bottom of my bag, so it's not working as great as I would like it to. Okay, so I'm going to pour this in here. And as you can see, now it's coming down. Okay, see it going in there? Like sand in an hourglass. Okay, so that's the easiest way, unless you have a funnel. Dollar Tree does sell the plastic funnels. If you wanted to invest in getting some funnels, they are in the baking section. So you might want to get a few funnels to do this, but I just had an envelope and I thought this is quick, this is easy, and no matter what, when you're doing craft projects, you're going to probably have a mess, so just enjoy the mess and have fun with it, okay? So now what we're going to do is we are going to add some berries in here, okay? So the only thing is you're going to have to squeeze different things to get them in here, but it will go in because I've done it already. Okay, so push hard. You're not even going to notice it. There we go. So now it fell in the bottom of here, but it will come around when we start adding more things, okay? So it's right there. There's my berries, okay? Now we're going to add some of our picks in here. So I'm going to take a little piece of this greenery. This piece, I should say. We're going to add this in here. Okay, I'm going to lay that down. We're going to add some of the Christmas with the berry. Okay, so you just snip this off as you go for whatever it is you need to put in here. Okay, so put that in there. Look how cute that looks. We'll add a piece of this berry. And then we're going to add our jingle bells in here. Okay, so this is what we have so far. And if you want to add more things in there before you, I'm going to try this. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I want to see if I can put a little piece of this pine cone in here, but I need to break it off. Let's see if I can get this in here, because I think this would be really cute. So you just got to try and fit whatever will fit in here. And pine cones are not that easy to cut or break. Like I should have some snips here, but I don't have any. No, see, I'm not going to be able to break that apart. They're really hard to get apart. I might be able to do it with these. Let's see. Can I break it apart? Okay, I got it apart, but I just wanted to sprinkle this in here. Oh, there we go. So there we go. We got some little pine cone in there. And I'm going to add another little piece of this for the back. Or well, let's see where it lands, because sometimes it's where it lands. Okay, I'm just trying to fill this up a little bit so that it's decorative in there. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I want to put my jingle bells in here. Okay, so I want them to hang. I don't want them to be in there. I kind of wanted them to hang in there. So I'm just going to put my 3 bells just like this in there. Okay, but my plan is that I'm going to glue this to the lid. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it here. And I'm going to take my 3 bells like this. So I'm going to glue it to the inside of here. Okay. Okay. So I put my glue inside there, and now I'm going to just take and hot glue all 3 of my bells. Okay, so we have our little jingle bells glued inside the lid here, and all we have to do is put them in one by one so that they don't get clumped together where we can't put them in there. And then you got to squeeze the little tab here to get your ornament top on. So that can be a little challenge because this bends in as you're working on it. Okay. So let's bend this out and then squeeze the 2 together to get this on. Okay, so we have that on now. You might have to come around and kind of pull this out a little bit once you get your top on so that it's on there right. Okay, so now you want to shake it a little bit to get your bells to move in here. Okay, so our bells are in there. You can see them in there. I wanted mine to move a little bit more. But see, you can shake stuff and let it go. So they're kind of like in there, around there. And I thought it would be fun to take the marker with our bells in there. And even if you wanted to fill it with bells, you could do something like jingle all the way. But the problem is the white on here. So now we know that you can't do that because the white doesn't show up. So we would need to use a different, if we did the paint inside, then it would work. But now you guys know that you can't use these if you're using, I just thought it would show up more in the clear, and it didn't. You can shake these to get stuff where you want them to be, especially with the greenery, because it really doesn't matter. You have your little ornaments in there. If you shake it, I like the way it looks because it looks like snow and Christmas time. And if you wanted to just add your bells in there, but this is just a suggestion on how to make them. What I would do, again, is use your own ribbon on here. So I'm going to cut a little piece, put it through the top, tie this on, because I think it looks prettier with these. You can also put like little candy in here if you wanted and give somebody a little treat with candy. Cut off the difference that you don't need. Okay, so let's cut this. And then we took a little bit of piece of our greenery, and we're going to come around, and again, we're going to put this on here. We're going to add a little bit of glue so that it stays on and does not come off. Okay. Oh, wouldn't you know it, my hot glue gun turned off. So we're going to add a little bit of hot glue to keep our green on there. And here is another cute little one with the little bells in there. And it's kind of hard to tell with the glare. I know people say your camera's glaring, but with lighting, that's how things go at times. So there you have it. You have a few different ways that you can make these. They're fun with the little flowers in there. You can add different things. The snow is really cute. You don't have to use the snow. You can use other things inside. And I just wanted to show you a fun, simple way to use. This one looks like a little Christmas tree in there. So there you have it, and have fun. These are perfect to wrap on a present or a gift or hang, and a perfect little side thing if you're doing a craft show and you want to sell these for a couple of dollars. I most certainly would suggest doing that. And have fun, and happy holidays to everybody. Remember, give yourself the gift of a mammogram, and I will see all of you soon. Be proactive in your health. Thank you. Bye now.